Hello. I figured I'd give a slightly closer look of my van studio. I finished building it. I'm terrible at building things, so it's a miracle that it is now looking like this, but the concept is pretty straightforward. Full music studio in a livable van on wheels. So I have sofa, which turns into a bed. I have kitchen with water tank, cooker, fridge, all the things you need to live. There's a heater back there that runs off the diesel. It's super efficient, so even when it's like negative degrees out, you can be warm and toasty inside, which is pretty awesome. Everything's running off solar, which is very cool and clean. But most importantly, there's a full music studio here. And that can be wherever I decide to go, which is currently Red Rocks. Some of you will recognize it. I've played here once before, so it's pretty cool to come back and get some inspiration. Let me walk you through a bit of the gear here. I have an Arturia Astrolab 61 here, which is an incredible keyboard for many reasons, but I think the coolest thing is that it actually has a computer on board that runs Linux and runs all of Arturia's software that you use in the studio natively on the keyboard. So anything I make, any sound I make in the studio, I can load onto here as a patch and play it without needing to plug this into a laptop, which is, those of you who do this kind of thing, it's game changing. So you'll see a lot more of that in my upcoming live sets. On this side, I have the Prophet, incredible analog synth. I also have a plugin that can control this, so I can tweak on the software or do any automations I want on the software, and it will play through the synth and back into the computer, which is pretty awesome. Not quite the same like level as the Arturia in terms of integration, but if you twiddle around, there's some software by these guys called Sound Tower that allows you to do a similar thing with the Prophet, which is so fun. I have a mic on a boom stand like this, which is pretty cool, so I can record vocals in any position. I can be like standing up and record too. It's pretty versatile. And then it just like, it tucks away like this into the corner, which is pretty sick. I guess you could say the party piece, which I have to show you, is it's a motorized standing desk. So if I do this, you see it's coming up, and it goes pretty high. So I'll be able to do, standing studio work, but the main idea is that I'll move this screen and put my DJ decks here. I have an Opus, and then I can plug both the synths into the DJ deck and then, do a set in the middle of nowhere with some insane view, looking out, to this kind of thing, which is, it's pretty sick. Anyway, let me know what you think. I've never seen anything like this anywhere. I've seen people build out studio vans, but I don't know, like this one feels pretty unique. I'm really excited for the next few months where I get to sort of just travel and create in this thing.